area of conflict resides within ourselves. Is that what is happening, the real battle is an internal one. And that we're finding with today's shifting realities and the influx of new planetary energies into this world and into humanity itself, is that we're being forced to make a choice. And what is that choice? It's serving our own inner divine nature or our personality nature, and thus the world ego. So what people are being forced to do in essence is to make a choice. And that choice is that, are we going to, you could say, lay ourselves low and allow our true nature, that true divine unity, to slowly awaken us and to bring us through a process of living initiation into its reality, so that we emerge from this, we go through a process of the cocoon to the butterfly, to our next stage of true divine evolution, so to speak? Or are we going to sit and resist these changes, resist the inner call from within because of our self-identification? And with that self-identification serve the forces of the world ego, which have actually pitted themselves against the divine at present. So what we will find at the end of this, we cannot serve two masters. It is that either we trust in our own inner divine knowing and go the path and awaken to that which is truly real, or we continue to hold on to our illusions within this fallen reality, and in doing so fall perhaps even deeper into the illusion, or actually in the end rupture ourselves so fundamentally from our divinity that we are forced to struggle and perhaps war with each other with no sense of what is real anymore. And this is a choice being put before all of humanity today. Many have already made the decision to wake up, and with that decision to wake up, they're going to find themselves in a process of beautiful new discovery. As they realize who and what they are, and as that divine intelligence starts to permeate and touch their sparks and to arouse their true nature, they're going to find themselves inside of a process that they are waking up to what they always were. They're just forgotten for so long, and what they always were is so beautiful, so benevolent, and so powerful that our little personality cells down here just wouldn't understand it. For those who choose to pit themselves against the true awakening of the planet, they're going to find themselves in a much deeper struggle, in fact a much more frantic struggle, as confusion now arises within the population, because many people are starting to really see and feel, even though they might not be aware fully of what is happening at present, that life is becoming much more complex and is speeding up. And if they continue to deny or not to seek, but to shut themselves off into their own little cocoons of illusion, even further in delusion, then it's going to be like a veritable boiling pot down here. And in the end, they won't be able to hide as what they've been doing so far. So what is really important for people to understand is that the process which humanity is going through is a beautiful process. The biggest trouble comes from their resistance and their ignorance from what is really happening. So I'd really say to people out there, take a good look, because these are the times which are spoken of. And I don't mean to get all biblical on people or stupid or anything like that. Is that they themselves are going to see more and more of these changes happening around them, within them, within the world ego. They're going to see a lot more conflict. They're going to see karmic process accelerate to such a rate they're going to seem like they're going to be getting hit by all sides if they continue to live in negligence to our true divine law, our true divine living reality, so to speak. And that they're constantly going to find themselves in situations which they don't want to be in. For those who choose to have awoken up, who are making and trusting in that divine voice, they're going to find themselves much more quickly sort of being alleviated from this reality internally. They're going to much more quickly now come to their own innate knowing and understanding of who and what they are in this reality, so to speak, and they're going to be very surprised at how powerful and beautiful they really are, which is not the personality selves down here. And you could say at the end of the age, this is happening now very, very quickly.